Yo, this is SoulDrum86 bringing you another video. I've got some new figs. These are the Legend Series, I believe 21 from Target. Uh, I was planning on getting these, but I didn't think that I would see them as soon as I did. I was watching some shorts on YouTube from another YouTuber that I watch, and he didn't do a review of the figures at the time, but he did showcase that they were at his Target store. So this wave has the Iron Sheik and Jimmy Hart, and I just wanted to pick up these two from the wave. And yeah, so I went to my Target, really not hoping for to see any. I wasn't thinking that anything was going to be there. I was hoping to see it there, and voila, I got picked up the last Hulk Hogan figure, and they still had a bunch of everybody else. They had like at least 3 Andre the Giants, and they had it felt like a whole peg was full of Iron Sheik, and then there was a lot of Jimmy Hart. So those will probably be gone by the weekend. That's usually how it goes. Like if I get to my Target soon enough, they usually tend to go pretty quick after I see one or see a wave there. Like when I got the British Bulldog figure, uh, I didn't see that wave again. Like my Target put that thing up one time and it was like, that's it. Yeah, that didn't last with the honky tonk man and all of that. That wave did not last at all. It honestly might be the same for this one too. I don't know, but we'll see. I'm just glad that I got him when I did. I did need a new Andre the Giant, like big time. And I'll show why later in this video why I needed a new Andre the Giant. But this is Andre the Giant from WrestleMania 2. As you can see, his shirt, WrestleMania 2. This was how he looked during the Battle Royal that they had at WrestleMania 2. The classic moment with him at one point it was just him and the Hart Foundation. By the way, Mattel, we need the Hart Foundation in blue. Elites. I think we got basics of the Hart Foundation in blue, but I'm not sure if we have elite versions of the Hart Foundation in their blue. Their black and blue gear. Let's get that done. And then we got Hulk Hogan. This is the first appearance for Hulk Hogan, I believe, in the WWE. He had classic Freddie Blassie was his manager, which I wish I had a Freddie Blassie figure, and I don't. I had an opportunity to get one, but I missed out on it. It's probably a lot of money now. I have not searched for one, since then. But yeah, this Hulk Hogan figure makes me want a Freddie Blassie fig because he was his manager. This is a heel version of Hogan before the Hulkamania. So this is bad guy Hulk Hogan. Let's see. And then they do come with the hands. Andre the Giant is about to fall. Andre the Giant comes with more hands than Hogan does. So if I can actually get him, pick him up. But he comes with, let me put these down real quick. He comes with 2 fists. Moving the camera. I'm bumping the camera. Sorry. He comes with 2 fists, Andre the Giant. And then he also comes with these like slight gripping hands. And then he comes with these hands just wide open. And I actually like these on him the best. And I'm going to show why. Overall, I love this Andre the Giant figure. It is a lot better than the other one that I have, but not really based off of like aesthetics or anything like that. It really has a lot to do with like loose joints. My Heenan family, Andre the Giant, got some issues, man. Got some big time issues with the loose joints. But yeah, so we got Hogan right here coming up with his soft goods robe or cloak, whatever you want to call it, cape. Let's take this bad boy off real quick, man. I just barely have that on him because if you look at it, that's how he used to kind of wear it. I don't think he used to tie it around his neck. And even in the package, it's not these parts aren't tied around his neck. It's more around his arms. So let's talk about Hogan first. He gets the spotlight right now. Um, so Hogan comes with just these extra hands right here. I always like the fist hand, so Hogan's gonna stay ready to knock somebody out. We're gonna do that with Hogan. He's gonna stay ready to knock somebody out. That's how Hogan's gonna look. I actually dig this Hogan a lot. This is I got a lot of Hulk Hogan figures, man. I have a lot of Hulk Hogan, a lot of Shawn Michaels. I mean, you guys know the drill, man. It is what it is. It is what it is. But every time they make a new Hogan, I can't help but pick it up. I can't help but pick it up. Specific Hogans. I don't really get the WCW Hogans unless it's NWO Hogan. I really don't get the WCW version of him. I skipped out on the Ultimate version of that Hogan from WCW. I was like, nah, I don't want to do that. But all of his WWE looks, man, I mess with. So yeah. And Hogan looks pretty clean in the white. I'm just saying. Hogan looks pretty clean in the white. Don't get me wrong, the classic colors he wears, is what's up. But Hogan looks pretty good in the white, man, I must say. But the cool thing about this figure is the face scan. Do you see that face sculpt? It's cool because it's like brand new. I don't think we've ever seen this face scan for Hogan, if I'm not mistaken, because it's supposed to mimic how, this is the younger version of Hogan. Even on the box, which I don't have, I straight up tossed the box after I opened it. But he looks, when you see him on the box art, he looks like this. You know what I mean? Like it's got the younger face going. I like it, man. Got the full head of hair. Hogan with a full head of hair. That's like crazy, right? But yeah, man. This is a really, really dope fig. A lot of these parts are, reused. This looks like the other Hogan figures, like especially the arms. But they did do a good job on making the face different. The hair is like, different, of course. But yeah, this is a pretty dope fig. Articulation on him is perfect. Now, when I talk about this, it's your typical elite articulation. There's nothing new here. But the movement and there's no stiff joints, anything like that. Everything is perfect on this figure in terms of articulation. I wish a lot of these elites had better movement going back and forward, but it is what it is. This is kind of like typical for Mattel wrestling figs. They really don't move too great going forward or backward. So it is what it is, man. But yeah, this is dope. This is really, really dope. Again, it's nothing too new. It is a very new look for Hogan and the Mattel line. I think it's cool that they actually made this version of him. So now I can say that I got a lot of different versions of Hogan, man. I think they're even coming out with I could be wrong. I don't know if it was like a custom or something, but I feel like they're coming out with his Japan wrestling gear too. I feel like they're coming out with that Hogan, if I'm not mistaken. I could be wrong, but Mattel does love to make their Hogan figures, man. What was it? They already showcased so much. There was this that was showcased at Comic-Con. There was the 3-pack that is actually out too. That's supposed to be out as well. I will be looking for that. So I'm gonna have 3 more Hogan figures because I will be getting that set. I definitely will be getting that set. Mainly for the Hogan in the blue, man. That's what I want. But yeah, not bad, man. Seriously, not bad. I dig it. There's really nothing much to this figure. Hogan he's always had a basic look, but it's always worked. It's kind of one of those less is more with Hogan. You know, I feel like, he makes these type of looks work. Plus this is the old school wrestling style anyway, you know what I mean? But I dig it, man. Like there's really not much else to say. I mean, he is a great looking Hulk Hogan figure. I actually like this pose. This looks like a pose like that you would see. Yeah, tonight Hulk Hogan versus $1 Million Man, whoever. But I like it, man. I guess you could say this is the second heel version of Hogan that I have because I do have the NWO Ultimate figure. Soon I'm about to have two NWO figures of Hulk Hogan because of that 3-pack. But yeah, man. Like I said in many videos before, Hogan is one of my favorite wrestlers, man. One of my favorite wrestler is, as everybody should know by now, is the Heartbreak Kid. Heartbreak Kid, Shawn Michaels. That's my greatest of all time. But I cannot deny, man, Hogan is that dude for me. Like when I was a kid, I was all Hogan all the time, man. I was legit sad when Undertaker beat him. I believe it was a Survivor Series. Man, I was sad that like little Soul Drum was pretty pissed when Hogan lost. Like legit sad. How come you not standing up, Hogan? Come on. But yeah, just look at him. Please don't fall. I feel like he's leaning back. Is he leaning back? I feel like it. I feel like he's about to just topple over. We about to take him out the ring soon anyway. But yeah, man, this material is great. This cape, man, this material is amazing. Like, I kind of understand why he only came with like just one set of hands because they put a lot in this, man. Like again, it's not anything too special, but just the way that it feels, it does not feel cheap at all. I actually wish that certain capes for superhero figures were like this. Because usually when they do capes for figures, like like a Batman, or they do soft goods for like a Superman cape, it's usually something really, really thin. Really, really thin. And it's like, ugh, like why? Why'd you even do that? But okay, so Hogan, please. Come on. Okay. So we got villain Hulk Hogan next to the Hulkamania. Now I did switch the face out on this one. This Hogan came with a terrible face scan. This is actually the head sculpt, one of the extra head sculpts from the Ultimate Edition that came in the wave with Mr. T. Because wow, like, ooh, that face scan was terrible. Dope figure. This was, I believe, the first one that we got where it had Hogan in his tan Hogan. I think, if I'm not mistaken, I believe this, and I think this was a I forgot what Elite series this was. It was based off of one of their pay-per-views. I don't know if this was like Survivor Series wave. It could have been a Survivor Series wave, if I'm not mistaken. I'm blanking, man. I'm blanking. But I know that it wasn't a part of like a regular, like just regular Elite wave. It was tied to a pay-per-view. But yeah, I had to change the face sculpt, man. I don't even know what I did with that other face sculpt, but this was way better than what they had initially on the fig. So I was like, yeah, I gotta switch that up. But yeah, man, I dig this Hogan. Now let's go on to Andre the Giant Dope Fig. Now, real quick, like I talked about earlier in the video, I'm gonna show you guys why I do not like the fist hands that he came with. Now maybe it looks different. Maybe seeing it this time, because this is going to be my second time having Andre the Giant and with his fist. So we'll see. We'll see. Yeah, the joints are nice on this Andre the Giant figure. Okay, so if you look, now maybe this is just me. It just looks like his fists are really small. Makes his arms look really short. It's just a weird, it's just a weird look for me. I love the fist hands, right? Because for a long time, it seemed like Mattel was just constantly doing the gripping hands, right? And not really giving a fist, like not even just one fist, like just the just the open hands. And sometimes we would get multiple hands. None of them would be a fist, right? And we get these fist hands with Andre the Giant, and it doesn't work for me. They just look a little small. I don't know. Maybe that's me. They look a little bit small. So we're gonna take off the WrestleMania 2 shirt. If I can. Like, wow. This is I took this off yesterday. Okay, I was about to say I took this off yesterday. All right. Sorry, I know there's no figure in the ring at the moment, but just enjoy the ones in the back for right now until I put them back in. But yeah. Oh, and actually the joints on Andre were too tight. I actually had to take a blow dryer to this fella, man. So I don't know if you guys will have to do that if you pick this figure up. But I did have to take a blow dryer to him. His arms, it was crazy. Can we just real quick, can we talk about how dope this looks? Like come on, man. You know what's funny about all of this? How I can't stand them up right now? When I was getting ready for this review, they were standing up all day. I went to work, they were standing up. I come home, they were standing up. I start to shoot the video, standing up. As soon as I move them, now him and Hogan just want to topple over. But yeah, damn, this is a dope fig. Dope fig. But this is how he was, like, because in the package he's kind of posed like this. His knees are a little bent, right? Nothing's wrong with his knees or nothing like that, but boy, oh boy, did he stay like this. Like, it felt like I was going to break the figure. I kept trying to avoid using the blow dryer. I was trying to do it myself. I was trying to just kind of like work the joints, but it kept feeling like I was going to break it. I was like, you know what? Nah, I just bought this. That is not happening. So I used my wife's blow dryer, and I finally got the joints to work how they were supposed to. So now his arms can go down. His arms can finally go down. But I like it, man. I dig this fig. So you can see the slight facial hair that they have on him, which is really good. You can see like the mustache. You can see a little bit of hair on his chin, like he just shaved. That looks cool. That looks really cool. So yeah, man, I got 2 Andre the Giant figures, man. I could have had 3. I thought really, really hard about getting the one that was in his suit. I think it was based off of when he turned on Hogan, because he comes with Hogan's crucifix, right? So that chain that Hogan would wear around his neck, the cross, and I believe he came with that. He came with the championship belt. But yeah, this is slick. I think this is even the same face. But yeah, this Andre the Giant is really, really cool. Now, the other Andre the Giant, my only other Andre the Giant that I have, was from the Heenan the Heenan family pack. It had oh gosh, the Ravishing Rick Rude, Mr. Perfect, Bobby Heenan, of course. Big John Studd, I believe, was in that pack. I think, right? Yeah, Big John Studd was in that pack, and then Andre the Giant. Yeah, because I don't have a single card. I didn't get the single carded Big John Studd. But yeah, like, I don't know if you could tell on video. You see how loose his legs are? That's crazy. I'm shocked he stands up. And he never falls. He never falls over, but he's got the loosest legs ever, man. He's got the loosest legs ever, and he has never toppled over. I have figures that topple over that got sturdy legs, but this Andre the Giant, he doesn't fall. But I much prefer this one. This one is like amazing. even I mean, you can look at how advanced the face sculpts are now. This one doesn't look bad still, even though this is old. But you know, you look at the difference. Just overall, like, you can tell like the body is a little bit the same, but there's something slightly different. Just ever so slightly. And I don't know. But it looks good. I'm glad that I have this Andre the Giant right here. I'm so happy. Because I definitely needed an upgrade. Big time. I big time needed an upgrade. You know what? Because I didn't use them the other day, allow me. Oh, another figure that I want to get. Hopefully I find it this weekend. I've been having some good luck on finding figures, so I'm pretty confident. The Target exclusive Ultimate Warrior, which sounds crazy to say because it's like, I don't know. It's just, I don't know. I think we got a winner. I didn't do this yesterday. I did not do this yesterday, but I put these hands in, and these hands are actually these hands, and then the fist hands are actually a better fit than these. These are kind of loose, as you guys probably saw when I was like moving them around. Those are a little loose, but these hands and the fist hands, and these hands look good too. It's just the fists that look really, really small for some reason. But no, as I was saying, hopefully my next video will be of either that 3-pack, the Hogan 3-pack, or the Ultimate Warrior, the Ultimate Warrior. So yeah, because I don't have any Ultimate Warriors. That sounds so weird. Let's see. Yeah, I don't have any Ultimate of Warrior. That sounds. There's no way to say it to make it like. There's no way to say it. That's like one of those situations where it's like, Mattel, you couldn't come up with another name for the Ultimate line. Like, I don't know. But yeah, that Ultimate Warrior I will be getting. I want that one. Like, that's at the top of the list. That is at the top of the list right now, man. Let's see. Like I always said too, I said in a video a while back, wrestling figures are some of the easiest figures to collect multiple of one character, because wrestlers always change their gear, whether it's a gimmick change or there's somebody who changes like the color or something every match. So it's like when you really like a wrestler, you want to get as many representations as possible. So it becomes kind of fun to collect. You don't get mad that it's like, oh, there's another one. Now Hogan is a little bit different because I have several Hogans that look like this in his classic red and yellow. Like, you know, there's a lot of Hogans that look like this. But then you got these little situations where you got they are starting to branch out and make some different Hulk Hogans, which I appreciate, because he has worn different even when he became Hulkamania. he was wearing different stuff. I feel like he's about to fall. Stop trying to fall. But size comparison time. Oh, Hogan. You're being such a disappointment. Such a disappointment right now. All right. Yeah. So yeah, it's pretty cool, man. Look, he's falling back. He's falling back. Trust fall. There we go. There we go. But yeah. Why y'all doing this to me, man? Like these figs. I don't know. It's like Toy Story. Maybe they come into life and they pissed. I don't know. No. But I dig these figs, man. A plus for me. It I don't have anything really bad to say about them. Great figures. I'm glad I have them. It's another representation of Hogan that I have in my collection now. And then there's for me a needed update to my collection with the new Andre the Giant. I just needed to have a new Andre. Where did I put his WrestleMania shirt? Okay, here it is. But I dig it. I dig it. This WrestleMania 2 shirt is pretty cool. Pretty cool. Yeah, a while ago, man. It was like before Christmas. At some point, I had made a video. I wanted to get the Attitude Era ring, but nah, I'm good with the ring that I have. I do, however, wish they would, and they probably will. So I'm not gonna say that they won't. I really want them to come out with another ring, right? Another red, white, and blue rope, like classic ring. Maybe this time make it like it was a new generation ring. Maybe make an 80s ring. Don't crowdfund it. It doesn't have to come with a wrestler. Sell it cheaper because the Kane ring is sold cheaper. So if you have it come with no figure, maybe the ring is 100 or maybe a little bit less than 100. Who knows? But I would like to get another ring that has like, it's not a big deal. Trust me, it's not a big deal because WWE did used to have turnbuckles that were plain. So the ring that I have right now, I've made authentic to the early 80s because they did wrestle in rings that didn't have the WWF logo on the turnbuckles at one point. So it's accurate, right? It's not like I need to upgrade my ring, but it would be nice to have that option. I probably would go for it too, to be honest. Like in a heartbeat, if they were like, yo, we're selling 80s version of the ring, which is just going to have the plain blue ring apron, but it's going to be set up just like how the new ring is. Like you build it the same way, all of that. Yeah, I'll be there for it. I will be there for it. I know this review was long, guys. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I like talking to you guys about figs and games and all that type of stuff, man. So sometimes I just get rambling, man. You guys communicate with me. You guys continue to show me love, which is cool. But listen, until next time, I'm about to shut this video down. It's been long enough. So, yeah, look out for my next videos, man. Like I said, hopefully it's the Warrior and the 3-pack Hogan, all of that, or the Hogan 3-pack. I guess you could say it both ways, whatever. But anyways, man, it's your boy Soul Drum 86. And until next time, I'm out. Peace.